For arrest. Student leader Masixole Mlandu was arrested last week while he was out on bail. Classes resumed today at the institution with police and private security keeping a watchful eye. UCT management says it's currently collating information regarding the situation on campus. Student leaders are due to hold a briefing shortly. Some believe they are being singled out for arrest. Meanwhile, the Bellville campus of CPUT is largely deserted in the aftermath of violent clashes. The university has moved its administrative functions to a military base nearby, and contact classes and assessments are also taking place at the base while the campus remains closed. And at the University of the Western Cape, classes there remain suspended. Well, for more now from the University of Cape Town, we're joined by our reporter Vanessa Puna. Vanessa, very good afternoon to you. Things have certainly been intensifying at institutions in the Cape. What's the latest from UCT?
Yes, good afternoon to you. Just behind me here at UCT is the Steve Biko building, where the student leadership of the Fees Must Fall and also SRC leaders are holding a media briefing this afternoon. This follows clashes with private security on campus early on. Students here saying that from as early as this morning, 6 and 7 o'clock, when they went down to the lower campus to try and mobilize support about work or from workers, they were stopped by private security at UCT, who also then fired stun grenades allegedly and used tear gas. Now, a short while ago, just outside the library, an altercation happened between the security officials as well as the students. We've seen at least 2 students being detained by private security and then taken to police vehicles that were standing down the stairs near the library building. Students inside here behind me now holding a briefing saying that at least 8 students have been arrested, 4 have been released since, and then they claim that 4 have been released during these scuffles with private security on campus. Students saying to the media present at the briefing that they find it unacceptable that UCT management has decided to go ahead with not only contact classes here on campus but also other forms of completing the academic year. Students once again saying that they refuse to be brutalized while the academic program carries on. This also forms part of their campaign for a student leader, Masixole Mlandu, who has been rearrested last week following his release on bail the week before. Students are claiming that some of them are being targeted. We also spoke to another UCT student early on, Miki Moyo, saying that she's hiding out in a different residence because she also believes that she is being targeted by police. Now, at this stage, the feeling from students that I've been getting is that students are not trusting police officials. They are not trusting the private security here on campus. And at this stage, students are now mapping a way forward, but adamant that they will not continue the academic year while some of their cadres, as they call them, are being brutalized by police on campuses, not just here at UCT, but across the country.
So, Vanessa, having said that, how likely is it that the academic year will be lost and that no classes will continue?
At this stage, I must say that it does not look likely. UCT management telling us earlier that they have made a number of concessions in terms of how to go ahead with classes, some online video presentations, for example, for some learners, minimizing the need for students to actually come in on campus. Of course, students here are saying that they're rejecting that option because they're saying this also excludes a number of students who don't have access to the internet and so on. We are waiting to speak to UCT management at this moment. We've made requests for an interview to get an update of the situation on campus and also with regards to how exactly the processes have been disrupted today. We are waiting on UCT management to get back to us with an update with regards to how many disruptions or how disrupted classes and the academic program work specifically today.
All right, Vanessa, thank you very much for that update. Vanessa Puna live from UCT, and we are expecting the students to hold a meeting or a briefing shortly, so we'll get updates for you on that.